Greetings. It is I, Jim Lettuce, your fearless leader. I have returned. I don't know how the audio is. I'm trying to watch the stream back on YouTube on my phone. I don't know why it's always tripping. But OBS says we're streaming, so we're gonna... Let's do this. Hold on. If you can hear me out there, I'm Jim Lettuce. We're broadcasting live from Temporary Space Studios. This is the Temporary Space Show. Yo. Still can't see the stream. Oh, there it goes. Yo, hunting down humans, what's up? I think my mic's a little too loud. You like the music? I paid for it legally with audio blocks, but every single time I get a flag and I have to go and remove it, which is like, that's why you pay for it, but it's stupid. I might have to change to a different intro song. Oh, did it end? It kind of doesn't last. What is the song called? I don't even know. I mean, I can find that. It's like this like drum and bass song that's on audio blocks. But it, you know, it's like stock music. Is my mic still super loud? Let's see. No, that's okay. Still super loud. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I don't know if I'm turning... I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways. Oh, I didn't even do my my logo. There you go. Oh, snap. Jesse Ponington is hitting me up. Yeah, I gotta hurry. We're about to live stream Minecraft. I'm gonna be on around 9. Anyways, so let's get down to brass tacks. Let me pull up my little... I'm just going to run through this stuff, because last time we went like an hour. Today we'll just do half an hour, obviously, so we can stream Minecraft. Okay. PlayStation 5. It was announced, officially. It was like in a tweet or something. We'll get into why it was announced, because everybody thought it was going to be announced at like E3 or something, and it wasn't, and there's a reason, but we'll get into that later. I want to talk about PlayStation 5 specifically, okay? Let me see if I can pull up a screen of the picture here for you. You know, I might have to just end this halfway. Alright, I can do this. I'm a professional gamer, okay? PlayStation 5. Let's see what comes up on the images. I'll show my screen in a second. Why is it? It just shows you a bunch of pictures of PlayStation 4. Why are you doing this, Google? Here we go. This is a perfect little picture right here. Let me pull it up. You should be able to see it on my screen now. Look at this. There's like a cutout here, which I hope that, like they say, this is what the SDK, basically they send a thing to the developers and be like, here's what will be the PlayStation. Mess around with it, and they all look like this. So the question is, hold on, is my mic? You can hear me, right? Okay. The question is it going to look like this when it's done? And it's probably going to look similar to this. I'm excited. I don't know how good it's really going to be. It'll be better than the PlayStation. They're saying it's going to revolutionize. It's going to have solid state hard drives, which is good. They're saying there's going to be no load times, and I I guess, I don't really know if that's true or if they are embellishing it. They're saying it's going to be 8K, and that is a lie. This thing's going to barely push out 4K, and I hope I'm wrong. But, oh, you're with Ava the Robot? Shout out to robots. But I don't know, and we'll get into the controller in a second, but like, I'm just not sure how to feel about it. I want to like it. I want a new one. But I feel like they're neglecting the streamers, you know? A lot of these consoles are alive because people still play them and they stream these games. Or maybe that's just what I tell myself. But like, I thought they would have a larger hard drive. You know, they're kind of focusing on streaming, which is what I am as well, obviously. Also, like streaming the game, like PlayStation Now. We'll get into that next, but I thought they should have a big giant hard drive, make this thing push out 1080 at 60 frames solid, and like, it's not going to do that. They should sell you like official hard drives you can add, because you can add your own hard drive. I thought about doing it to my PlayStation, but man, I'm not going to get a screwdriver and like open it up, and you know what I mean? I'm not going to do all that. I'm looking to buy a new PlayStation. What I'll do is I'm going to buy a PlayStation 4 Pro when the PlayStation 5 comes out, because it'll be cheap as heck. And they all have a terabyte, but there's an elusive, you know how they have like PlayStations that'll be like, oh, it's the Call of Duty paint on it. They have like a Sekiro Shadows Die Twice one that has 2 terabytes. And I think it's the only one that has 2. So I'm going to try to get a hold of one of those. You're confused. What? I'm confused. Okay, now let's talk about the controller. I don't know if they have a... Let me see if I can find a picture. PlayStation 5 controller. It's going to be a bunch of weird like concept art. I don't think these are accurate. Let me see. Excuse me. These are just BS. I don't even want to show you. Basically, there's like, if you know about the Xbox, they have this Elite Pro controller that's like $100 or something, and it has all these little not really attachments, but it lets you like press the buttons faster and stuff like that. And it's okay, but PlayStation, they're like, oh, the new controller's gonna have, you know, sensitive feedback so you can feel resistance. And it's like, I don't know, I get that, but we don't need that kind of immersion. You know, like, I just want to press a button and sit on a couch. I don't, you know, if I want all that, I'll do VR. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really care about this new controller. I think it's gonna be stupid. They should just have the same controller and just be like, yo, it's the same one. I would buy that. You know, I feel like they're making this thing the greatest console it ever was so they can defeat Xbox, when they should just make it better than the one we have, I guess. I don't know. That's a very depressing way to... Let's move on. Let's move on to PlayStation Now. Like I said, I need a bigger hard drive. And PlayStation Now, it's basically like Netflix for games, but like for real. It's not like Xbox, what is it, Arcade, where you download them? You can download games, but PlayStation Now is more about streaming it and not having to download anything. A lot like Google Stadia. And the reason they're beefing it up is because of Google Stadia. And I'm thinking about getting it because I really want to play Oblivion. Like, I love Elder Scrolls, and Morrowind was the greatest game ever, but I played Oblivion the most. More than Skyrim, too. And I can stream it if I get PS Now. But I'm not sure how good... Like, I have really fast internet, but it might... I don't know if it's worth it yet. Maybe I'm better off... I'd spend less money if I just got another PlayStation, like a Pro or whatever. But I'm tired of running out of space. I had to delete Grand Theft Auto to download Borderlands. And I don't like having to choose. I want it all, you know? DJ Hunting Down says, you're making me want a PS5. Oh, you got a PSP? Dang. PSP died. I mean, like, you still have it, but I think they quit making games for it. You have to go... Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah. Have a good night. All right. Let's get on to the real focus of this episode. The power struggle within Sony. So earlier I talked about how they didn't have a big announcement for the PS5. They just tweeted it, or it was like in a blog. It wasn't even an official tweet. And everybody was like, wait, what? Oh my God. And obviously everybody knew it was coming. You know, it's not like a surprise. But everybody was kind of blindsided. We thought it would be at a big event. Now, the official big event will probably be next year when it actually comes out. And they'll have like the sizzle reel of all the new games and all that jazz. But they announced it. They said, yeah, we are for sure making it. It's coming out next year. But what happened was everyone's like, what's going on? And then in an interview, they were talking to some of the heads of Sony. And they mentioned Sean Layden. Now, let me pull up a picture of this guy. He was the head of Sean Layden, studio chairman. Here's a picture of him. This guy, okay. He was the head of the studio for, what do they call it? What was his title? I can't find it now. Studio head, whatever. He was the lead guy, right? He was the face for a while. And he actually retired. But nobody said anything about it. So that usually means like, oh, there was a scandal or something. And I'm not sure. We'll probably never know. But it's more than that. So he didn't have like a, guess what, I'm leaving and so-and-so's taking over. He literally was just out. And some other executive was just doing his duties. And then another guy, let's see if I can find, what's the other guy? He was the guy in the Japanese division of Sony. I think his name was Yoshida? No. I can't think of his name. Was that him? Maybe this is the guy. I don't want to get my info wrong, but I did not do my research. No, this is the guy. This guy. He retired as well from the Japanese division. And now I talked about this on the last episode, but there's a new development, okay? He, not about him though. He just retired just because he was at that age and you just retire. Apparently in Japan, it's very traditional for people. He's not even that old. He's like 65. For America, that's super young. But he like retired and it was no scandal or anything. He's just like, yeah, I'm going to do other stuff, whatever. And I think he might develop a game or something. Who knows? But he's out, right? And there's whispers of people in the European division getting hostile takeovers and people getting laid off. And the new development is the guy from Guerrilla Games took over. What's his name? Herman Holst. Let me find a good picture of him. Here we go. Alright, this guy, head of Guerrilla Games. They made Horizon Dawn. And what else did they make? Oh, the Killzone games. See, that's what this mask here? That's from Killzone. Okay, every time they've had a PlayStation since like PlayStation 2, they have a launch title, kind of like Halo was, where like it comes out right when the new system comes out. And let me see if I can find a picture. Yeah, Killzone. You've seen Killzone. Look at it. This. They had one with PlayStation 3 and then 4. So I don't know if Killzone itself is dead. Maybe because they never blew up. They were definitely kind of like your cookie cutter shooter. But when they made Horizon Dawn, trying to go back to the other page to Herman Holst. Yeah, when they made Horizon Dawn, it was a big deal, and the new Death Stranding game uses the same engine as this. But anyways, this guy is taking over. And what's happening is they're consolidating. They used to have an American Sony division, a Japanese division, and a European division. Now it's all unified as a global corporation, and he is the head. He is the big dog. So that's a big deal. We'll see what happens. The word on the street is that he's not a big fan of streaming. And I personally think streaming is the future. He better get on it. They're doing it, but they should be doing it more to defeat Xbox. Xbox has a leg up. We'll see what happens. All right, we are running out of time, so let's move on. The power struggle. Okay, Fallout 76. Let us talk about the catastrophe that is Fallout 76. Now, I know I've talked about it before, but the latest is they created Fallout first. So if you don't know, there's Fallout 4, right? They made an online version of that called Fallout 76, but it's not like Elder Scrolls Online, whereas that is an MMO with Elder Scrolls theme, painted on. That's a good game. I streamed that, actually. Check that out. But this is literally just like if you took the Fallout 4 game and made it where you could play online. And Bethesda made it, and nobody wanted it. Nobody cared. And then it came out broken and buggy, and it's just a mess. And then just every step of the way, they've messed up like product launches and screwing over customers, people that want refunds, making promises that they don't fulfill. And the latest was Fallout first, and it's basically a monthly subscription they introduced. But this is amid all the backlash and the controversy, when they should have been like, if I were them, I would have been like, hey, let's wait like 2 years before we do that. Let's make the game better, a la No Man's Sky, which released the same way, but after 2 years of patches and updates that were 100% free. That game is awesome. I streamed it a couple times. I might download it again, but they're not doing that with 76. It still sucks. And Fallout, there's even a new controversy that recently happened where they pissed off some community manager and banned him, and so he's like, all right, I'm done with this game. But Fallout First is a monthly subscription. It's like $100 a year, which is very steep. $13 a month, which is too high. ESO is less. It's crazy. They don't read the room, I guess, or maybe they don't care. I know there's a loyal fan base of Fallout 76. I kind of want to play it still. I did a little bit. I streamed it. I don't know. It's just, it's not what everybody wanted, They should have made Fallout 5 and then put co-op, couch co-op and or online co-op. That would have been the greatest. But they messed up on Fallout First because they didn't secure the website or a URL. So let me see if I can find it. Fallout First. Yeah, there it is. Some angry fan ever since. What? Click here. What? There, you can see it now. It's Fallout Fuck You First. And this guy made it like a Fallout. This is some guy made this. So you can read it. Ever since we've Fallout Fuck You First. Premium ass pounding. This is top level trolling right here. This is an art. And it's really good. And this guy completely made fun of it. And it makes it look like Bethesda did it themselves. And this is just pure troll genius. And so the point is, they messed up. And honestly, I wish they would do this with Destiny. I would pay a monthly fee if they'd give me more stuff to play. I don't know. All right, we're getting down to the wire here. I've basically covered it. The last thing I want to say is that if Starfield, which is like their space game that comes out like the next year or two, if that game comes out the same way, buggy and broken, nobody, like not nobody, but a lot of people are going to stop caring about Elder Scrolls 6. And I don't know, I'm scared that I will too. Like I want it, but that game's like 10 years away. And I don't know. It's like Bethesda's turning into Konami, and I don't know how to stop it. I wish we could. I wish, Todd, if you're out there, please do something. We still love you. Just, please, like, fix it. I've recently had, like, the urge to play Fallout 4, too. I want to play that game. That when I stream that game, it gets a lot of views, but it's so dark. You can't see a thing. Now finally I want to at least touch on Death Stranding. I'm still on the fence about this game. It's a new genre for sure. There's this kind of Emperor's New Clothes thing going on though, where everybody's kind of afraid to criticize it. Not afraid, but I feel like a lot of YouTubers are saying that it's really good when it is really good. But like people are scared to say maybe it's good for the industry, but maybe, hopefully, there's just not enough action in it, But again, I have not played it. I would like to buy it and stream it just to see. But it seems too, I want to fight stuff, and you fight stuff, but it's all about. Here, let me pull up a picture. It looks cool. It's got an enticing visual look. And let me see. Dance. Alright, I'm not gonna. Actually, I don't want to. I was gonna play video. Let's see if I can find a GIF that has no audio. It'll be fine. This is combat. I need walking. There's no videos of him walking. Alright, well here's the one of him fighting. This is all you get. I don't know how to make it larger. But a lot of it is like you trek across the jungle or the area and you're delivering packages. Here we go, here's one. He has like a little scooter and it really is a new genre. Hideo Kojima, the creator, the guy who did Metal Gear, he made this and he said it's a new genre, and it is really cool that this is this big giant AAA game, and it's all weird. And I'm excited for the games that this influences, People are saying it's a defining of a generation. I dare to say it defines the next generation, because what happens is you travel and you build these roads, and you're kind of like building connections like highways and roads, and you're physically, literally like creating the game world from the ground up, kind of like Minecraft, but if it's like a collective thing. And that's like incorporated in the game. Like when you leave a ladder, other players can use it, and it's pretty interesting. I want to play, but I don't know if I can. I might just get bored, but we'll see. I don't know. It looks great though. Like, you can't really tell here, like, the screenshots. Let me find a good Death Stranding wallpaper. There we go. Come on. You know what I want, Google? No, wallpapers are bad. Here, screenshots 4K. Well, here's like a cutscene, but it's in engine. I don't think they have cutscenes these days. Like, it just looks beautiful. There's a lot of copyrighted music in it. I don't know how that works. That's kind of why I don't want to stream it, but I don't know. Wait, can you see it now? Yeah, okay. You couldn't see it earlier. Here's another one. That's one of the other characters. She can like teleport or something. I don't even know. I almost want to play it just because it's so weird. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, that's my time. It's about 9 p.m. I'm about to stream Minecraft. So stay tuned. Just like go to the bathroom or something. Come back in like 10-15 minutes and I'll be streaming Minecraft with Jesse Ponington, another YouTuber. I'll link to his page. Yeah, me and him, we made this skit. He wrote this great skit. It's called, we don't have a name for it, but I'll have to link to it. It's where I'm in this job interview and it's like funny. And we're already filming another one. I'm very excited. It's going to be on the Studios channel soon. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's see. Let's get some outro music out of here. Here's my links. Follow us on Instagram. Buy a shirt. I'm going to add a hoodie. Probably not by Christmas. You won't be able to get it by Christmas though, but I'm going to add a hoodie very soon. I was supposed to do it this month. I'm excited about that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hold on, where's my outro music? Let me cue this up. Okay. Thank you for watching. Tune into Minecraft in like 10-15 minutes. I'm Jim Lettuce, Temporary Space Studios. Drive safe and shit.